Crimson_Ricky is first to the stream. Drink, you fool.
about ready to go. Is my model? There we go. How's it going, everyone? Crimson, I see. You are indeed first, and I shall hydrate. And it seems like, Shroob, you need to fight it out with Crimson. Because you say you are indeed first. You two need to fight it out. Only I can do a one-on-one fight, but for now, we'll do battle now. How's everyone doing today? So, in between streams, I booted this game a lot more than I have been lately. I think I got in that mood, you know? Sadly, yesterday, I guess there was like an internet error, so I got kicked out. So, you're in a fighting mood with Crimson, battling out who actually is first. But yeah, I booted this game up like 4 different days. Or 4 different days. And just, I got in that mood. Anyone who wants a piece, anyone who wants a piece of me can take it. Yeah, so I was in the middle of like working on like some job classes or crafting, but the game kicked me out and I couldn't really get back in. So yeah, that's fun. Armorist or armorer and miner. But I did a lot of stuff in between streams. Really a lot of crafting, but I did a lot of leveling up. It was armorer. Give me a sec. No, not armorer. No, yeah, it is armorer. But yeah, so today, there's a lot we can do. I'm not fully sure what we are going to do today, whether it's just all cleanup or maybe we might start some story. But in between streams, Paladin is now level 50, so we can do the final job quest for it. Summoner and Scholar are level 43. We can do not only their story missions, but we can get 1 blue quest done. And I decided to get White Mage up to level 36 as well. So there is a lot of story stuff we could be doing. I'm gonna start with taking care of one thing first. Gonna be teleporting around. I want to make sure to get this done. I want East Shroud. I want to try to get these job ones done first. But after that, this is I don't know what we're doing. We're going to play by ear. We may start story. If someone shows up and wants to help me out with, like, dungeons, then we may do some dungeons. I don't know. This is kind of up in the air. Okay. So I'm making sure to go here first to take care of a blue quest that I couldn't complete because I needed like a mage at level 42. Talk to you. And I guess we'll continue. Any cool mounts yet? Do I have any new mounts? It looks like I only have the Chocobo. Although I thought I had the... I guess I don't have the match tech just yet. Apparently... Apparently you get more mounts with the higher level dungeons. I do have a bunch of minions. I got this little bug. I got the coral kitten. I got the wolf pup. I got the Gubo. I've been using the Uma no Unicote because that was the Chinese New Year one. And I have the wind-up airship. Yeah, I really only have Chocobo for a mount. But yeah, I wanna continue working on these. Because we can then do this, the Pixies, what do we call it? Is it in here? Yeah, these, reputations with the other, with, like, the kobolds and the sahajins. There's one more set. Quark, walk. Quark. Que. That's the other one. It's Que. I was trying to remember Chocobo language. What the hell? Okay. But yeah, what's going on, Shroob? I need to go and work on that clip I was telling you about. Like, I did not work on it yesterday. But I need to go in and find I need to, like, get a little bit extra footage for me to work with. That's one thing. And then I need to just figure out how it's all gonna look, because I don't have any clue how it is actually gonna go. Not great stuff going on. We have great ideas for art as usual, and I will continue to keep giving you great art ideas that will just add to the pile. Walking One scribbles letters. Maybe Walking One is Smart One that everyone was talking about. Smart One? Huh! Smart One would not stumble so stupidly in one of those into these one's domain. Someone help me! They'll eat me alive! Shush, Stupid One. These ones have no need for eating. Or did Stupid One not read in Stupid One's paper stacks? Stupid One is even stupider than this one thought. Now answer this one. Stupid One tries to sneak into these one's home. A kidnapped Chosen One's podling, yes? Stupid One will confess, or Stupid One will be shockingly sizzly one. The Chosen One? Podlings? What are... Huh. Did this one know it, or did this one... Did this one know it, or did this one know it? Why are the plants so mean? These are evil plants. But this one, I was just repeating what you... This is like the bad tribe of the little plant sprites. Silence! This one here's sneaky one. What one goes there? This one knows. Boss One. This one has seen walking along in little solace. Walking One is strong, not like Stupid One. Bah! This one will deal with Stupid One another day. Let these ones be off. Yeah, these are just separate tribes, basically. This one's the more aggressive tribe. I will help you out. Untie ya. Oh yeah, yesterday I booted up Bloodborne and I managed to finish my playthrough. I'm done with it for now. I may come back to it later, though. Oh, friend, how can I ever repay you? Why, I thought I was goner. Whatever you're supposed to do with those sylphs. The bestiaries describe them as such carefree and fun-loving. But do tell, to whom I own this debt of gratitude? Do I really care about this? Not anymore. Yeah, I may come back to Bloodborne fairly soon, though. Because I took a look at the trophy list, and I'm only missing 3 trophies. 2 of them are evolving the other 2 endings. So basically do 2 more playthroughs. And the other one is Chalice Dungeons. So I may come back to that fairly soon, but I do need a break. The one who embodies the spirit of all things has ever lived. Once every 1,000 years, does chosen ones sprout forth to lead those ones a new era before return to slumber. 1,000 years? So if the last recording sighting of the chosen one was... Yes, that would mean the next rebirth would occur in... Just give me a moment now. Yes, carry the one and... Elder One, could it be that rebirth of the chosen one is nigh, and touched ones are plotting something? I'll be. I believe our Sylph friend has the right of it. So it must be done. There's a chosen one and the other tribe is wanting to stop it or something? I don't know, I'm kind of like half paying attention to these. Let's be honest. Other than maybe main plot, when it comes to MMOs, how much of like the extra side quest stuff are you really paying attention to? In MMOs, in general. Or am I just impatient? There we go. This is what I wanted to complete. Now we got little Solace. Or Solace. I think it's under currency. We have... 5? No. Not that. We have 5 different tribes we can help out. We could just do basic quests to help them out with. Because these are basic quests, like I brought up last time, I will do those on my own time. I think I'm gonna go to Ul'dah. There might be some job... I know there's plenty of jobs I can complete right now. And we can do Paladin, so we're gonna be... wouldn't be paying attention to this one either. To be honest, a lot of the job quests I really haven't been paying attention at all. Part of it is just the dialogue, right? First of all, a lot of the quests are just, oh, deliver this, talk to this person. Oh, now defeat these things. But what happens is, it takes like 10 pages of dialogue just to tell you that, you know? So I'm just like not wanting to deal with that dialogue. You know what? I think I can complete some of this. And you know what? I might be missing out on like some lore or flavor text, but when they take 10 years to explain one sentence, that's when I kind of just stop losing interest. And I think that's a problem with MMOs. Because I feel like I've lost interest in whatever was happening in Guild Wars when I played Guild Wars 2. Gotta turn stuff in. It's been a while since I've done a lot of these other crafting classes. So try to get you to play Guild Wars 2. I mean, it is free to play. I do have a Guild Wars 2 account. It's been a while since I booted up. If I'm correct, the first expansion, or the base game, is completely free. And that's why I jumped into it like 10 years ago. A friend of mine wanted to play, and, you know, we just played a bit of it. But then I think I hit burnout with it. I need to be level 40. Need to be level 40. Okay. I can do Weaver. Okay. No, I need to go here. I could give you the shoes I've been holding on to for a long time. I really did not want to make another one. I only made the one. These are slightly used, to say the least. Oh, by the way, Shroob, if I'm correct, the second Mario movie is out today. I want to go try to see it. I feel like I kind of have to. I don't know if I'll see it today, though. Didn't even know? Yeah, it's kind of weird. On the 1st of April 1st, Mario Movie 2 is out. It sounds like a joke, but it isn't. I want to try to avoid spoilers as much as possible. So, like, I will try to give, like, my own opinion when I see it. But, you know, I feel like we've already seen too much just by leaked or official posters and stuff. I gotta make a linen shirt. I doubt I have the materials for it. I doubt I can make it right now. Linen shirt. Is it in here? Yeah, I mean, I can make it, but I could get that done in between streams. I think minor? Can I do minor? I am at the Miners Guild. Hey, Backcap. What's going on? Are you going to be seeing the Mario movie soon? Because it's out today. Okay, this one wants me to get raw amethysts, and I need like 20 of those. This one we're holding off on. Okay. I think I'm going to Alchemist Guild. You're going to see Mario movie, right? I know I want to go see it. I feel like I kind of have to. But I don't know if I will end up seeing it today, but I'm going to try to go see it. Alchemist. There we go. Get that done. I'm still annoyed of who they revealed, like, in the poster, like, last week. It was one of those reveals that we didn't need to know. It would have been nice to see beforehand, or in the theater. You know, not before. Grew up with Mario, kind of have to. I mean, I thought the first one was fine. I have my issues with the first one. But with this, I don't know. I feel like I have to see. I feel like it's at a weak blinding potion. That one's gonna take a bit. Oops. I have a feeling it's not gonna be that great, to be honest. But I don't know for sure. Because I have... Yeah, everyone hits that reveal. Yep, And it's not just a... It's not just a Mario movie problem. That's been a problem for years. Like... Back up. I don't know if you really were paying attention for... It was like, what, 10 years ago? When Thor Ragnarok was going around? But they revealed the Hulk in the trailer, when that was a hype moment that we didn't need to see. But yet, they revealed it in the trailer. It would have been way better if they revealed it or they didn't reveal it beforehand and just waited in the theater. And they spilled the beans. This has been a problem with movies for a long time. They reveal too much information. Leave no surprises at all. I feel like Thor Ragnarok was the first time I really noticed that this has been happening, but it's been happening before that. Decline of detention spans? Yeah. You saw it and you were pissed? Okay, I won't. Welcome, Paladin. I had hoped to see you before I left. You remain a true friend, even after the wrongs I did to you. And I owe you my trust. So, I will tell you everything I've learned. After our encounter on the hills, I spent some time in the care of Solkatskull, recovering from my wounds. As I convulsed, he gave me the true account of what happened these last few years in his solitary war against the monasteries. After he went into hiding, he tried to get word to me about what was happening, but I was surrounded by agents in the pay of the Monetaris, who kept me isolated and ignorant. They planted the lie that Solkatskull was a traitor and tricked me into tracking him down. I was their puppet, twitching obediently at the end of the strings they pulled. But when I discovered that Death's Embrace had been behind the demise of my brothers and sisters, they panicked, especially when they found out I had shared the information with you. They set a trap for us, and baited it with the promise of parley with Solkatskull. Solkatskull was no traitor, as I should have well known. But I allowed myself to be deceived by the whispers and mummers and flatterers, and no, that was not the way of it. It was not their lies that made me blind, but my desire, nay, obsession, to restore our honor. For the Sultan sworn, and all paladins who have bent the knee to a higher cause, honor is a means to an end, not the end itself. I lost sight of that, and in doing so, lost sight of my true duty. Solkatskull understood what was happening, and that is why he gave you the soul of the paladin. It was a remonstration, a message. Look how adventurers live, he was telling me. Where does their honor, their authority come from? I owe my position to the machinations of the Monetaris. They calculated what a young captain, eager to prove his loyalty, bound by unquestioning fealty, would be all the easier to control. They were right. Not that young, so I wasn't sure. Well, you might not have been interested in Marvel at the time. I don't know. I am a sham and a fake, but the world does not know that. And even the illusion of power is a power of sorts. And I use it to fight. I can use it to fight back. I'll tell my subordinates that I'm fleeing to Snowcloak in Corethas. When the Monetaris hear this, as they surely will, they will send assassins after me again. But when they show their hand, I will stand my ground and fight back. I realize you may wish to offer your assistance. However, I cannot in good conscience put you in harm's way anymore. You too have become a target of Cabal's assassins. The odds will be against me, that much is certain, but Solkatskull has taught me much. If I am a brave and vigilant, I know I can triumph. I'm sorry you have to be caught up in our own political struggles, but now as a paladin, it is time you traveled your own path. Ah yes, Solkatskull wished to have a word with you as well. You may find him in central Thanalan. Allow me to mark the location on your map. See, I was willing to read through these job ones because there's at least something interesting going on. Even if it's not like overall plot, but there's something interesting. Used to the recent movies killed Marvel for me. Yep. Marvel hasn't really been that great in a while. Basically, it started going downhill after Endgame. For many, many reasons. But, you know, spoilers in trailers have been a thing for a long time. Endgame was the last you saw, honestly, there isn't many Marvel movies after that that I feel like you should see. Honestly, I could still maybe recommend the Spider-Man ones, you know, post-Endgame. But after that, other than those, I don't know. I can't think of a Marvel movie after Endgame that I'm like, oh no, go watch it, it's actually fairly good. Hey, Orphan. It's Orphan Maker. Look, the famous hamster named Orphan Maker. Oh my god! It's the hamster that some people call Orphan Maker. Used to be a Marvel fangirl, so that's saying something.
Orphan Maker 23184 is first.
Thank you for coming, Scottbot. We haven't much time, so I will be blunt. Genlands will die if he faces death's embrace alone. I know what I must do, and I suspect you do as well. For you are the man I believe you to be. Then we shall meet again soon. Okay. We need to go to Snowcloak, and that is in the snow area, obviously. Let me see where. Okay. I shall go ahead and teleport. There we go. Gonna be teleporting around. I could get an autograph. Oh my god, it's gonna be worth thousands, millions even in the future. Sign the cat girl's boobas. You shall never wash those boobas ever again. But yeah, spoiling things in trailers has been a thing in a long time. For a long time, I should say. One thing that I know of, apparently the trailer for Terminator 2 showed the whole aspect of Schwarzenegger being the good guy in that one. They showed that in the trailer. So, like, spoilers in trailers has been around for a long time. And of course, let's not even talk about Japan's, like, movies and stuff. Or if you look at, like, just the titles of episodes and movies. The titles itself spoil things. Or they drop one liner that should have waited for the movie and context. Yeah. I really don't like movie trailers. Honestly, if I can, I try to avoid movie trailers, like, after the first one. With the first trailer, if I'm already interested in seeing the movie, I try to avoid any other trailer. Hey, Orphan's at a 5-stream streak. Very nice. Like how if you try to say spoiler-free for Donkey Kong Bonanza by avoiding social media, and then see Child Pauline on the box art, right? Yeah, that's also another example. Poshbot. Oh, okay, Orphan. Give me a line to say in my posh voice. You gotta give me something to say. Let's say Oreos. You just want me to say Oreos. That's it. I want you to clarify that. No one has ever used Poshbot before. Made it after freaking ZA. Just say Oreos? Okay. Oh, wait. Oreos. Delicious. How's that? How's that for Poshbot? I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, ideally, if you can write the text and quotes of what you want me to say in a posh voice, that would be best. Okay. You as well? I told you to go around. I told you to go to ground. This isn't your fight. It didn't give you that option? Oh, okay. Maybe I need to set that up correctly. But yeah, it's about, You have to give me something to say, whether it's a sentence or something. Just nothing that would get me in trouble. I can choose to decline it, but, you know, it's Oreos. First Sir Gaskell, now you. Are you both so eager to die? Don't worry, I'm the special. I can't die. You forget that we are paladins. Wherever our duty leads us, we go. And to do so of our own free will. To abide by one's own sense of justice is to embrace the Paladin's Creed. It is an honor to be the first one to redeem it. True, you are the first one to redeem Poshbot. I have made it for, like, because of Legend ZA. Because that's when I did my Posh voice, but no one has actually redeemed it. Sworn or unsworn, we are paladins, true, and the only true oath we swear is the one we swear to ourselves. There it is. I was expecting that, Shroop. Now come, let us stand shoulder to shoulder and show the Blackhearts the metal of our souls and the steel of our swords. Boss fight of some sort. Get rid of the eye first. I feel like that one's gonna be tougher. Or not tougher, just more annoying. And easier to kill. Oh no, this ain't that bad at all. But yeah, I know Terminator 2 spoiled the whole thing that Schwarzenegger wasn't the bad guy in that one. So, like, spoilers in trailers have been a thing for a while. There we go, I think we're done. I just think it's gotten worse and worse over time. Search for anything unusual, but tread lightly. It could well be a trap. So I gotta. I'm pretty sure there's more examples for spoilers and trailers, but it's just not coming to me at the moment. Can you think of any trailer that spoiled a big reveal that you wish you would have rather waited for the theater? But yeah, Thor Ragnarok was immediately the one that came to mind. That's like the first time I really noticed. Make it a sound redeem? What, the Oreos or just the... The trailer that spoils something for you, dude. Which one, Backcap? Yeah, which one are you talking about, Backcap? Wait, did he jump down? Oh, he did jump down. I should probably get rid of the extra. Get rid of the ads. Before they take down the other two. whole, Oreos. I mean, Orphan, your whole shtick about liking Oreos is kind of a your thing. You could add it on your side, on your streams, just have a sound alert that's just, Oreos. Do you even have sound alerts on your streams, Orphan? She doesn't have points yet. Oh. Yeah, that would help. I feel like you gotta be getting close to it, Orphan, though, right? Are you getting close? You're a young Mario fan, but in fact, they stole a character that hasn't been in a Mario game in 40 plus years. Yeah, Wart. Yeah, they showed off Wart in that movie poster like a month ago, when we really didn't need to see that. But here's my thing about that, Batcap. That poster has so many characters on it, right? This is either going to be one of two. This movie is either one or two things. Mario Movie 2 is either going to be super unfocused, where half the time it's Galaxy, but then we gotta do Mario 2 for a minute. Oh, but we gotta do Mario Sunshine for a minute. Oh, but we gotta do this game for a moment. Oh, here's this character that I almost spoiled just in case you didn't know. We gotta do a little bit of that. It's either gonna be that unfocused, or all these extra characters that they're showing in the movie posters and stuff, they are just gonna show up once, say a line, and then never show up again. It's gonna be one of those two things, and I hate both of them. So okay. Let me see what you say. Your most hated spoiler is when you were looking for videos on YouTube having fun before beating the game. You see a thumbnail with King K. Rool and it says scenes in the Bonanza with him. Just seeing the King, you spend an hour backlogging every single channel that mentioned King K. Rool because you wanted to be safe with CA. I totally get that. And sadly, I know about King K. Rool in Bonanza because of that as well. You done well. You never flinched from your duty. You followed the path you knew you had to take, and you showed us what it means to be a paladin. And you even managed to praise the scales from Genlin's eyes while you were at it. It's been an honor to know you and to watch you grow. In any case, today's battle should blunt the Monastaris dagger, at least for a while. They'll think twice before sending assassins after the Sultan sworn again. One of the worst parts, one of those channels is known for it. They even spoiled playing as Bowser in Odyssey for people. Wait, Odyssey? What? You mean Wonder? Oh, yeah, Odyssey. Yeah, now I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I hate channels like that. I might have done the same thing, Batcap. I trust you'll see to this mess, Genlins. Yes, sir. I mean, Captain. Please, sir, return to the capital. Take up your command again. The burden is too much for the likes of me. The Monastaris may have stolen Oathkeeper, but oaths are not forged in steel. They are sworn in the heart. You never betrayed your oaths.
Crimson_Rick keys first.
And I see I shall indeed hydrate. And as for your leadership, well,
Drink.
ask
You
this
fool.
paladin if he's learned anything from you. I mean, how's it going, Crimson? We were just kind of talking about, the Mario movie that's out today. No matter what the circumstances, once a man has left the Sultan Sworn, he cannot return. No, I follow my own path, and on it I will stay. Doing fine, got beaten by a baby today. How'd that go? How'd that work out? What did you say, Badcap? You were so pissed. You were talking trash to yourself for looking at YouTube because you should have known something would appear if you start. You should have beat it before going on YouTube. You know what I hate the most, Badcap? I will like be playing a game, and then I look something up about a character or something, and then I find out a spoiler from that, like from like a wiki or something. It's like, god damn! If I just waited like 2 seconds. Kokomo is going big. What? She was naming kicking you, kicked you in the balls once, headbutted you. She tried to push you away while you were holding it up. Oh man, that's a very aggressive baby. I have followed you since the day I vowed to join the ranks of the Sultan Sworn. Has the time come for me to stop following and begin to lead? Thank you for coming. Once again, you have placed me in your debt. See me in the city when you return. I will have something for you. She wanted to follow your mom like a duckling, but your mom was doing stuff, so you had to take her. But she didn't want to be with you, so she kept beating you up. Seen worse babies. But yeah, we're kind of just talking about the Mario movie and how it spoiled a lot of. It seemed to have spoiled a lot of stuff prematurely, intentionally, obviously, and just kind of talking about other movies and stuff that have spoiled things. It's been happening for a while, and I hate it. The story is something you did as a child. Everyone says you're stupid as heck for. Do tell, Badcap, do tell. You also sent Badcap something that must have been the wind. First of all, go here and go with Paladin's stuff. Do I remember those toy Jeeps kids drive around? I know what you're... Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. The little toy Jeeps, and, they can be remote controlled. I think I know what you're talking about. What about them? Welcome, Paladin. These have been troubled times for the Sultan Sworn, and you have served us loyally. You did what was just, followed the Paladin way, and defended the weak and needy. You are a true oath keeper. Honor and right were yours from the beginning. And that is what made you strong enough to defeat me. The sword Oathkeeper has yet to be found, but I have come to realize that I do not need it. Nay, not to lead the Sultan Sworn, nor to restore our good name. The oaths we kept are in our hearts, not in hollowed blades. So Gatskull has left to wander the nations of Eorzea. He is a man of honor, and unless I am mistaken, he will continue to look for the sword that was gifted by our ruler centuries ago. I shall continue to serve Ul'dah as one of the Sultan Sworn. You shall defend the people of Eorzea as a free paladin. Our paths diverge now, but we shall forever be bound by the oaths we keep in our hearts. but listen to me. Noble words aren't much good to an adventurer who has faced monsters and menaces out in the real world. Fortunately, I have something that will serve you rather better. This sacred armor has been kept within the Sultan Sworn for many generations. It was given only to those Sultan Sworn who had, through feats of arms and deeds of great courage, earned the privilege to wear it. But something tells me that, for the first time since it left the armorer's forge, this armor should go to someone who was not of Sultan Sworn. If I allow myself to be a slave to tradition, the paladin who deserves it the most would never wear it. Now, wouldn't that be a waste of fine plate? Just one thing. If anyone asks where you got it, you mustn't say it was me. Okay. Hollowed ground, new skill, and we're done with the Paladin's quest for now. In order to undertake the next quest, you must first meet the requirements. You have to complete the main scenario quest before the dawn, which I think is just the final. We're like in post-game Realm Reborn, and I think we need to complete that. I don't know. I need to do more. Once you have done so, we talk to Genlins. But for now, we are done with Paladin. Let's equip this full set of armor. Yeah, now I'm complete Paladin. Just need the sword, though. Go back at what we were saying. Okay. You got one once, but not those. Those ones you can ride around. Okay. Before baby brother was 2. You were riding it, but got forced to share it and got kicked off. You're pissed. So the moment of genius, you grabbed the back of it when your brother hit the gas and got dragged across the backyard while your mom videotaped it. What were you thinking? I know. I can stop the Jeep. My little brother can't go anywhere if I'm holding it back, but the Jeep was too powerful. The Jeep was more powerful than 4-year-old muscles. Okay. Now, since we're done with Paladin, save that. Let's go to Gridania. You have a challenge run after I play Inazuma 11. I need to finish Fire Emblem before I go to that challenge run, Crimson. I mean, technically you can redeem it at any time, Crimson. The challenge run redeeming it will just be put on the list. You want it back? In the end, he got it stuck and you had grass on your face. See if I can complete any of the random miscellaneous jobs around here. To Inazuma 11 without being able to level up any characters. Oh, so I need to beat Inazuma 11. Yeah, I need to finish Inazuma 11 first before I get to that. And Crimson, maybe give me some time before you do that one. I like to avoid burnout. Unless it's like a different version. Well, no, it would only be the first one. Yeah, Crimson, definitely give me some time on that one. Even, like, after whenever I actually do finish Inazuma 11. We need to wait to see if I even like Inazuma 11. Not only that, even if I do like Inazuma 11, Crimson, even if I do like it, I would need a break. I would need to avoid burnout. I wouldn't want to do that back to back. Yeah, I need to go to... Just force me to finish Miku. Right. By the way, Crimson, like, during the Star Force stuff, you can make me do Miku. That was really only a thing through for Catherine, because of the whole it being Steam game. So Miku's back on the table for Star Force. You were mostly absent, right? And also, you don't want to overspend your points, right? Okay, what do I gotta do here? Foreskin ring bands. You know what? I can get this done right now. For instance, back to you. Would you rather deal with that baby or baby me? You think you're worse? Yeah, we don't have enough experience with baby you, Bad Cap, so that's kind of hard to... I think that would be hard for Crimson to decide. Oh, duh. Okay, I don't need this for anything, so I'm just gonna craft it. And not the baby trying to pull a car. Hey, you think you're like Steve Rogers or something, right? You watched Captain America a little bit too much. And you saw that helicopter scene where he just held the helicopter down. And you're just like, I can do that! And it failed. But instead of a helicopter, it was a Jeep. A toy Jeep for babies. Look, I already had the stuff, so I just decided to get this done now. It's been a while since I actually done these, since I've done these crafting jump classes, or job stuff. This is the level 41, right? Yep. This way, and then I think we are going to Botanist. I should be able to start the next set for that. No, not Lancers. Conjure, I don't know. Okay, Botanist. By the way, I did do all of the Easter events. I got all of the rewards this time. I kept everything in the Chocobo saddlebag. It's like extra storage, so I think I will keep like the event stuff here. But we have like extra glasses to mess around with. Speaking of extra glasses, those ones were like actually like you have to wear them instead of like the helm. But these are cosmetics that we can just add at any time. Let me zoom in. Yeah, we got glasses. Finally, I could be a true Scott bot. Alright, what do you want me to do? Handfuls of L'Oreal leaves. Well, I'm not going to go around to Grand for that right now. But that shouldn't take me long. That should not take me long to do. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and start Summoner. Go this way. Yeah, I need to go back and work on Fire Emblem. Definitely need to do that. Again, there's a part of me that's debating on putting FF14 on hold for a little bit. I just use Wednesdays as a Fire Emblem stream for a little bit. You know, a once a week thing. That's what I did with Kingdom Hearts. 2 years ago. How fared with your training, Scotbot? For my part, I had some success in uncovering the identity of the mystery attacker. We knew that our assailant was capable of summoning Ifrit Egi, so I perused the records of the past expeditions for those who claimed to have triumphed against Lord of the Inferno. Of these victorious primal hunters, there were 8 names listed as present whereabouts unknown. After eliminating unlikely candidates based on race and gender, I was left with the single name, Tristan. Tristan? That's the name we're going... Okay, what is this, Yu-Gi-Oh? Assuming the records are accurate, this Hyur was once registered as a soldier of the Immortal Flames. As to how the man came by his skills as a summoner, or why he sought to kill us, however, I remain woefully ignorant. Nevertheless, I have witnessed him use the art of summoning for casual brutality, and that I cannot countenance. This power should never be employed for the sake of tyranny and personal gain. It was meant to oppose such evils. It is our responsibility to bring this Tristan to justice. Should we stand idle, his reprehensible actions should very well stain the good name of future summoners who have yet to answer their calling. The art itself could be outlawed. The very mention of it taboo. Hey, Shroob, are you still in here? I actually have a question for you that I've been meaning to ask, but I just now remember. Are you still here? Now, through my inquiries, I was able to determine that a war comrade from Tristan's days in the military resides in Little Alhamigo. I ask that you pay a visit to this former soldier and learn what he knows of our callous villain. He's not into robots, so not Tristan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Was Tristan into robots? Was that a thing he did? It's been so long. Okay, where am I going from this? I have to go to Thanalan. Specifically, southern. Got it. Gonna be all over the place. Oh, do you have the question you want to ask? Oh, I was just gonna ask her about the music bot for the Discord server, because that one's not working anymore. She was the one that recommended me that Discord bot. And I keep forgetting to ask if she knows anything about it. Because I do want to get that fixed. Well, it seems like Tristan wasn't telling tall tales. After all, he said I could expect some primal adult saw to show up and start asking questions. Why don't you stay here and play with some friends of mine? I've a message to deliver. He's all yours, ladies. Oh no, a fight! It was an ambush the entire time. I guess. I'm so scared. Man, you are not doing that much to me. So I'm trying to shrink like some of the UI down because it keeps blocking a lot of the text now. Like I shrinked the summon gauge over there. It was blocking a lot of like the text for the whenever I have a job listed there. Side quest, that's good now. Thank you. Been meaning to ask if she knows anything how to fix it. So wait, now I need to go back to Gridania? Now I need to go back to Gridania. Okay. You're gonna head out? Have a good rest of your day, Batcap. Thanks for stopping by. Crimson, I got a question for you. If you're still here. Because I was listening to some music on YouTube the other day. It was very nostalgic, but I actually am curious if you know what, okay. Crimson, I'm assuming you've seen some of the Pokemon anime, right? The original series for you, I don't know if you've seen it, but what dub was it? What dub was the original series for you? Go here. Dutch? Okay. Because, and I'm pretty sure you would not have heard these. So, in the American version, we made original soundtracks for the Pokemon anime. We had a segment called Pikachu's Jukebox for the original series, and there was an original soundtrack for the anime, for the English dub. You started with black and white. Ah, sorry, you're looking due to work. It's fine, Shroop. Batcap sent you a DM, sending my question over. It was about the music bot, Shroop, because it's not really working. I've been forgetting to ask you. Started black and white. Okay. Shroop, while you're here, do you remember the original Pokemon anime with the Pikachu's Jukebox segment? Like the original songs for that OST? Like Viridian City, Team Rocket's Rocket. What kind of Pokemon are you? Do you remember those, Shroob? I mean, obviously the original Pokemon intro is one of them, but I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the other songs on that soundtrack. And I was gonna ask if Crimson knew about those songs. But if you had a Dutch dub, you probably didn't have those. Okay, level 45 is the next set, and that's probably when we're gonna get Garuda, maybe. So what did I get out of this? No, not that. What did I get out of this? It was... yeah, Garuda's the next time. Pain Fire. Deals unexpected damage with a potency of 150 to target and all enemies around it. Ooh. Aether Flow gauge cost 1. This brings up Aether Flow. So I could do Energy Drain and then do this to drain it. So let's get rid of Adel, I think? Let's get rid of Adel. I don't know. The other day, I was just thinking of... I listened to some of those songs again, and part of it's nostalgia, to be fair, but, like, it brought me back. And I was curious if Crimson ever heard those songs. Actually, you know what? I'm going to teleport around. We're going to South Shroud to do White Mage. Started black and white. Well, you started with a soft reboot of the series. Black and white, I did watch the whole thing, and I was planning to go to X and Y, but when I got to X and Y, it was kind of getting close to finishing up. Like, it was going to be like a few more months, right? And I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to wait for it to finish and then start watching X and Y. And then I just never did. And I haven't touched the Pokemon anime ever since. Okay, Evermore, the White Mage, I see. And yet, we crashed, didn't we? What happened? I heard Windows noises. That's not a good sign. But we're still going. What happened? Okay, we're fine. I heard Windows noises. I got scared for a second. You watched Gen 5 through 7? Okay. audio's being weird. I'm gonna... Yeah, audio's being weird. I'm gonna go fix it. Sounds like someone needs to start watching the old stuff, Crimson. Nah. Yeah, like, Pokemon is, like... To me, there's a part of me that's very nostalgic for, like, the original series of Pokemon, like, Gens 1 and 2. But, oh no, it's still running in the background, except it isn't. But at the same time, I almost don't want to go back because it's cheesy in a lot of ways. I don't know if I need to go back to old Pokemon. Okay, good, it's working. I don't know. I feel like if I'm going to go back to old Pokemon, I think it would be like a Discord, like, you know, a Discord thing. Discord watch-along. You didn't like Journeys because of Go or whatever her name was? Yeah. I don't know what people think about Go. When you go first, I know. Looking ever more the White Mage, I see. And yet, I fear you are as ready to perform the quieting as a chocobo chick as it is to carry a wood whaler clad in full plate. But take heart, for we must begin somewhere. Today, I will teach you the art of communicating with the elementals. This is, by any measure, the very foundation of our art, the means by which we preserve harmony between the forest and our people. Not far from Sorrel Haven, you'll find a tree, a mere sapling in the shadow of the guardian tree, but one that has likewise been consumed by anger and fear. I would ask you to placate this tree. The process is quite simple. Stand before the tree and raise your hands. Commune with the elementals that reside within and attune yourself to them, until your feelings are in absolute harmony. Be forewarned, however, an angry elemental can be as stubborn as my dear brother. Do not be surprised if you find your honest plea rebuffed, and foul creatures sent to drive you from the forest. No matter what happens, you must remain calm. Dispatch the creatures, settle your heart, and speak to the tree once more. If your heart is true, your voice will reach the elemental ere long. Remember this, Scottbot. Under no circumstances must you allow your anger and fear to overcome you. As practitioners of white magic, the magic of succor and solace, such emotions are anathema to our very existence. Where am I going? There's a lot of dialogue. Central Shroud? Okay. I'll just start flying there. Instead of teleporting. Shroob hasn't also gotten past episode 2. Again, Crimson, part of the problem is I'm just not consistent in like a Discord watch-along thing. You know? I am not consistent. So it's kind of hard for me to be like, hey, Wednesdays we're doing this. And you know, time zones are a thing. I still need to copy my Bobobo stuff. But yeah, there was a part of me that was like considering if to do anything Pokemon related for watch-alongs would be the movies. But to be honest, I need to at least get 1 and 3 on DVD. DVD specifically, not even the Blu-ray. Even though I might get the Blu-ray at some point. But the original 6 Pokemon movies came with Pikachu shorts. And I know there's a collection of the first 3 Pokemon movies. They don't have the Pikachu shorts. I don't know if you could get them anywhere. So I want to track down the original DVDs for those. I need to get 1 and 3. Because I have 2 and then 4 through 6. Well, at least the ones with the Pikachu shorts, anyway. Okay, is the audio being dumb again? It is. Hold on. Let me get to a safer spot and let me fix the audio again. By safer spot, I mean I could probably just fly up. It seems fine now. I think it's, calmed down. Yes to what, Crimson? audio? The audio is being weird? Okay, I should go fix it. It seems fine now, but maybe I'll fix it again. No. Damn it. Stupid raptor. Raptors. I was gonna say, where's the other one? I can reset the audio again. It's glitching very slightly sometimes. It seemed fine right there, but I'll fix it again. Hang on. I should be safe up here. Let me go ahead and fix it. Yeah. One more time, we'll fix it again. No issues there. But yeah, Crimson, I was curious if you ever heard of the original, like, Pokemon Jukebox songs, but they might just be an American dub thing, so you probably haven't heard them. You might have heard the American Pokemon theme at the very least. I think that one, it might be popular enough for you to have heard. You've at least heard that one, but you haven't heard the others. Yeah, it was like 10 tracks. There was like 10 songs. Although I think Season 2, the Orange Islands, also used a song from that track. There was like a second intro that they made, and I think it's there too. You might have heard that one as well, but none of the other ones. I'm not saying they're good. Although I do like some of the songs, but that might be nostalgia talking. So Crimson, I feel like I need to show you some of these songs. I can't play them on stream. I know I can't. Like if the original company hates when people play the main themes, they're gonna hate the other ones. So. There's a Dutch opening for X1. Did they make an original song, or did they just translate the Japanese one? A short while ago, a sense of great anger abide. The forest is quieter, more welcoming now. It would seem you have passed the first test. The trees are the elementals. The elementals are the trees. The lush verdure of the wood is inseparable from the spirits that dwell within it. But you do not need to hear this from me. Doubtless you felt it for yourself when you healed that tree. Does she rhyme? Above all else, the elementals prize harmony. When they sense a threat to harmony, they summon forth all the powers at their disposal to expulse it. For so long has we lived in peace with the elementals. Why now do they turn against us? I can offer no answers, only theories. But one thing is certain. We must quell the Great One's fury. And do it soon, lest Gridania bear the full brunt of the forest's wrath. To soothe the forest's wounds and restore harmony, that is our duty as mages of the White. And it is a responsibility that transcends race or nation. I sense your success in soothing the ailing tree, and I am more certain of this than ever. Sadly, many cannot see past the established practice and tradition my dear brother among them. One would hope for a bit more open-mindedness, given his youth. But alas, his pride as a Pagel will not permit it. For my part, I'm not entirely unsympathetic to his concerns, and yet the task before us is too great. We must bring him around to see reason. But how? Forgive me, Scapont. I would be alone with my thoughts for a while. Or not, I'll find a way to deal with Arum. There we go. Next set of White Mage is done. It translates to okay, I'll watch it later. For sure, I cannot listen to him on stream. The freaking anime studio that makes Pokemon will copyright this immediately. Okay, now I'm gonna go to... Actually, yeah, I'm going to Limsa. Okay, that's Blue Mage. What do we got around here that we can do? I can set up Fisherman. I wanted to level up a little bit more, but no luck. Didn't really get around to it. Am I gonna teleport? I think it's being slow right now. Please tell me it's just being slow and not gonna kick me out. Game? Game? This is not a good sign. This is not a good... I can't do anything. At least it didn't crash, it just took a long time to load. Okay. Let's set up the next Fisher quest. I really need to, like, find a way to easily grind out levels for fishermen. Come out here, we speak to... Not you. We speak to you. Then we need to go over here. Speak to you. And then we need to deliver full moon sardines. But I don't have any of those. I don't even know where they are, so we're going to save that for later. Crimson, did you ever watch any Yu-Gi-Oh? If so, which ones? Because I know there's a bunch of different ones. We'll start from here. You watched the OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay. To be honest, that's about the only, as much experience I have with Yu-Gi-Oh! As well. I've seen some GX growing up. It was one of those shows that it was on TV. I didn't really find anything else that was interesting around that time, so I just kind of had it on. Maybe I played Game Boy or something at the same time. So I've seen a little bit of GX, but I did not watch it all the way through. But I did like the OG enough, because I liked it. I found the Egyptian theming really interesting. Like, that was part of a hook for me. Here, talk to you. I need to deliver a steel boosh. That's in here, isn't it? Yeah, here it is. I can make this right now. I can make this right now. Okay, hold on. I need an iron ingot? Yeah, I can make it. Let's get it done. You see some of Arc V because you liked... You like using the main character and his gimmick in Duel Links. Oh. So you watched the OG, and then you skipped GX, and then watched a little bit of Arc Links. Is Arc Links the one immediately after GX, or is that even later? Like, I have no clue. Basically, I know nothing about Yu-Gi-Oh! About the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime after GX. And even then, I don't even know anything that really happens in GX. Other than, like, some of the really early stuff. There, I could get this done right now. It's right here. You skip GX, 5Ds, and Zexal. Wait. So it goes OG, GX, 5Ds, Zexal, and then Arc V? Oh my god, you skipped, like... You skipped 3 different series. Luckily, I'm not using Marauder. Warrior, so I don't mind making that now. There's some even after... There's some after Arc V. Highly doubt I can make this next one. Yeah, level 40. So it's gonna be a bit. I need to make... Oh, right. I need to make a steel fry pan, but Right, I never got the chance to make it. It's right here. Steel plate? Oh, that's it? Steel plate, huh? Let's just make it right now. That lucked out. Luckily I had this stuff already made for other things, but, you know, it's there. Might as well get these done. It's gonna be a while before I really, like, grind out culinary. V-Rains, 7s, and Go Rush. There's that many Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. Oh my god. I didn't realize there were that many. Like, now that you mentioned them, I've heard at least the titles of all the ones you mentioned up until Arc V. I don't even know if I've heard of V-Rains and 7s and Go Rush. And by here, I mean just the title alone. Gotta deliver that over there, which I can't complete culinary because I know I didn't make the thing. Okay, culinary. I don't even... Are any of them any good? Like, I feel like the original had, like, this unique quality to it that I don't know if the others even remotely hit. Like, I don't know how to describe it. What is this? Was I supposed to deliver that to someone? Why do I have this? Did I screw up on one? Hold on. Deliver the walnut candy. Oh, I didn't even finish it. I just showed it to the dude, but didn't complete it. Oh, that's dumb. I'm gonna have to go back and actually complete that one. That's my B for not paying attention. Alright, right, I can't complete culinary. Level 37, so I can't start the next one. Yeah, level 40. Okay, I need Scholar. Take this. Go here. Yeah, I have no idea if any of the Yu-Gi-Oh shows after the original are, like, any good. Oh, I should have been reading this out. Oh, well. I need to go to Upper Lenosa. Yeah, I guess we'll just go here. I think that would be faster. Well, it would be faster if I teleported. So we'll finish Scholar. We'll get this all done. Then after Scholar, I'll teleport back to Gridania and actually finish Carpentry because I was supposed to do that. I was half paying attention. And then I think we'll go continue plot. That seems to be the plan. Well, maybe... I should double check my existing missions, actually. The existing blue quests. Although, I know most of them are dungeon-related. So unless someone shows up and helps me out with those, then I'm not going to do dungeons. We'll see. And we need to go upper. Okay. Where am I going? Over there by the dungeon. Got it. It's so nice that Scholar and Summoner just share the same level. It makes this a little bit more tolerable. Okay, what are we doing? Well, Metskapa, I had only just arrived myself. 'Twas in this vicinity that the Tonberry was like... Oh, Tonberries! With luck, it will not have gone far. This is a bad sign if we're dealing with Tonberries. You couldn't have seen that. Look, atop the stairs! My son. My dear son, at long last, I... The rancor, it rises! It rises! It comes. This is not going to be easy. Tomberries are not meant to be easy. Great. Why did it have to be a Tonberry? These guys are assholes. Actually, wasn't this that lets us get the extra HP buff? Yeah. Don't know if that really helps, but it's something. Oh no, he has ads! Let's get rid of the ads. Let's get a regen going. I heal you. You're gonna be like my tank. Gotta spend some time healing you a little bit. This thing has points. You. Come on, heal. Is it because he's not actually a part of my party that's not really working? Yeah, it doesn't really seem to be working. Scholar really doesn't have that great of a heal, does he? Right, I forgot I have bio. Could have been setting that up. MP back. Come on, just a little bit more. Done. Man, my healing isn't that great, is it? What are you doing? Move, damn you! My... We let the Tomberry get away. Confound it all! Why did we allow this to happen? Tomberries are a menace. We can't let it escape. That is not a good sign. What happened, Scottbot? I thought you had control. I thought you could control her. I apologize. I know you only just begun work with the fairy. Some disobedience is to be expected. Axemaster Warnzone will be disappointed, but there is naught we can do. The Tomberry is long gone. Let's return to Limsa. Alright, time to head back. I'll fly there, save a little bit of money. It's not that far. Teleport to Gridania, actually finish carpentry mission that I started. Like, I was not paying attention during that. And then we'll go continue plot. I think that's... No. After this one, we'll go... I'll take a look at my blue quest and double check. See if there's anything I'm missing. Go this way. This exit. Yeah, I'm thinking in between streams, I definitely will work on Scholar for sure. Scholar Summoner. At the very least, we'll get them to level 45, but maybe because I don't need to work on Paladin anymore, well, for now anyway, I may actually get them to level 50. We'll see. For sure, I'll get them to 45, but I may get them to 50. That way we could just get both of these jobs done like very soon. White Mage for sure is gonna... may grind it up to 40. May not. We'll see. I could definitely put Paladin on hold, that's for sure. Once we get access to the next step. We'll see. Go back to Marauder's, go back to Marauder, and get this quest done. Also, I have not tackled any of those quests. I was just really focused on getting the crafting going. I really want to get crafting because I need to get them to level 50, or at least in the level 50 range, because then I can actually continue, well, I can power up the existing armor for like Draction and Paladin if I get Alchemist to 50. Carpentry, if I get to 50, I can work on Relic Reborn. So kind of, I think that's part of the reason I got the drive to continue playing a lot more of this on my own time. It's because of those. Scappa, permit me to apologize a second time. Earlier, I was flustered and not myself. In the aftermath of the Tomberry's escape, I completely overlooked our accomplishments. We confirmed the viability of Nemean tactics, and proved that a scholar and marauder working in tandem is a force to be reckoned with. Would you not say? And correct me if I'm mistaken, but your fairy regained some of her memory, yes? With that in mind, I feel comfortable claiming that this was a worthwhile endeavor. However, do try and gain greater mastery over your minion, Scotland. I would hate for a repeat of that incident. There we go. Okay. Let me go over my blue quests again. Odin, we're not doing for a little bit. That's a dungeon. We're not doing that. Relic Reborn. I need crafting at level... I need carpentry at level... around level 50. I need better armor for this. Plus extra help anyway. Dungeon. Dungeon. Crystal Tower. So another dungeon. Ultimate weapon, so yeah, extra help. Dungeon. Dungeon. Okay. We don't need to worry about blue quests. Okay, let me not be stupid and let's actually complete carpentry. At least I noticed. This stream. let's go and deliver. Where am I going? Right here? Okay, right here. I left without handing this to you. Okay. Oh, not done yet. Deliver it to Polnet. And where's Polnet? Close to White Mage. Got it. So this should be done soon. I think we can start the next Carpenter quest, so I can get that started. I don't know if I'll finish it. We'll see if it takes that much time to get all the crafting done. Then I'm gonna move on with plot. Talk to you. There we go. Oh my god, and then I have to go back. What is this one? Conjurer. Huh. You know what? I'll start this one. I thought this is a Conjurer quest. Does it actually have to be Conjurer? Hold on. Can I remove? Equip. Oh my god, really? It's very specific to Conjurer. I guess I'll get this going. Use Cure to heal the injured beast in Outer Springs? It's in North Shroud. I think I may get that done. And what is this? Level 50. Why? Conjurer's not level 50. I guess we'll get this set up too. Okay, I got a little bit of wandering around. Let's start with going back to carpentry. Work on that. I know that's not a blue quest, but it's weird that it only requires... It's very specific to Conjurer, right? That's very strange to me. So, I think I might just go see what that's actually about. I guess there's one other blue quest I can start. It's not even White Mage either. It's specifically Conjurer. That's just what's weird to me. That's the weird part. Here. Oh, I need to go back this way, talk to you originally. Got it. Okay, now we go back. Report back to Carpenter Guild. I need one more level. Dang it. Dang it. Wait, you know what? I think I could get this. I think I could get this in very quickly. Hold on. Let's make a couple oak lumbers. I think they give good EXP. I could probably make 2 and then level up. Besides, I need to restock on this anyway. Yep, there we go. There we go. Now we can accept this. Totally worth doing. Alright. What am I doing? Present oak longbow. I wasn't gonna make one. I need an ash branch. Where is that? We may do this now. Central North Shroud? I have basically everything. How about we actually complete it? Also, what is... Where am I going for this one? I have to go to North Shroud anyway. I have to go to the north. Okay. It's only one material, so let's just get it done. So, let's go this way. Grab one ash branch. There we go. If I check the crafting log very quick. Yeah, I have enough. Oh, you needed 2. Well, I have enough anyway. Right, okay. I still gotta unequip that. That way I don't really lose anything. I think I just lose access to some spells. I could have done this earlier, but I don't know why I just didn't. Okay, I need to just cast Cure. Okay, we healed the unicorn. And it's gone. Back. I need to go to Camp Tranquil. Which one's that? That is in South Shroud. That's in South Shroud. Okay. Let's head back to Gridania. We can complete these 2, then we'll start head to South Shroud. A little bit more side questing than I thought, but hey, one of them's a blue quest, so. It looked like a unique reward. I just don't know what it is. And I could definitely set it back to White Mage. I'm thinking, like, if I take the time to grind Scholar and Summoner to level 50, right? And if I take the time to grind White Mage at least to, what? It would be level 40, right? I may not do the full thing. I may consider getting another job class here soon to work on. Maybe Samurai? I'm not sure, though. I'm not sure what I would pick as a new job class to work on. What was this about? Okay, wait a minute. What did I get? A unicorn whistle. Okay, let's use it. I can now ooh, it's a new mount! Oh, there it is. I just put it on the wrong... Oh, that's favorites. Okay. Yeah, there's the Magic Tech armor. I have a unicorn mount, and I have a Magic Tech mount. I knew I had more. Hell yeah. Okay, that was kind of worth it. Here, let's get the White Mage back. Alright. Back to carpentry. And I think I should be able to get this done. Totally worth it. Actually, hold on. So, oak longbow. I'm not starting. I haven't started archery, so it's not like I'm going to need this weapon. Back to the plaza. I kind of wish there was like one more teleport. But, I don't know. I kind of wish there was like one more teleport in this first area. New Gridania. That might just be me though. Okay. Activate that, and we'll head over here. Deliver the oak longbow. Get that out of here. I probably need to actually go somewhere else and deliver it to someone. Yep. I don't know why. I feel like I have a lot of trouble leveling up carpentry. I think a lot of the stuff that I need to make for it, though, is a lot of weapons that I don't use because I'm not in those job classes. So I think that's why it's a little bit underleveled a lot of the time. Back. See, like, a lot of this back and forth feels so unnecessary. Maybe it matters more if I was actually reading the dialogue. Alright, that's done. Level 36. Can't continue this for another 4 more levels, but that's okay. There's nothing else to do. For now, let's go to Dragoon. And I'm just going to teleport to South. I'll spend a little bit of money for it. Yeah, there's a part of me that wants to kind of get White Mage, Scholar, and Summoner to level 50. Just get all those quests done. And get, like, good equipment, and then just start another job class. And just work on that periodically. Okay, talk to you. It's a level 50 mission. A White Mage has come to get to the bottom of this noisome business. Brother Isumiyan hasn't told you much, has he? Discretion is the best part of his valor. Is the better part of his valor. Well, aside from Amdampor Keep, the city is all that remains of an advanced magical civilization from the 5th Astral Era. No records survive of how the city met its end, but the elementals tell us all was undone by what the Great One calls an unclean presence. I fear what my brother senses is this very thing. Its statedness drained away from many centuries. If it hungers for another city if it hungers for another city to slake its thirst on, I'll take it from here, sister. Manners, Arun. We've spoken of this. Skapa, you met my brother. You've met my younger brother, Arun Senna. You will have to excuse him, forest-born lout that he is at times. My sister paints me as a bumbling rustic, but I assure you, I'm nothing of that sort. I'm simply attuned to something greater, which brings us to the darkness stirring in Ampdapor behind this barrier. Something has kindled there, and daily it grows. And how distraught the elementals are, I've not seen for the like of it. They show me what feels like awakening in nightmares. I fear this calls for a more prosaic sensing than that of my rare gift. Some disaster slouches towards us. Might you discover the source of these dark visions and nip it in the bud? You are our best hope, Skapa. Surely you can find the will to journey into Amtapor. You shall find a wood wailer by the name of Alphine keeping vigil at the barrier. And don't worry about returning here to tell us of your findings. The elementals will doubtless keep us appraised. But enough talk. Good luck, Skapa. Sounds like this is just another dungeon. Okay. Now the game wants me to continue and do the dungeon, right? Yep, Lost City of Amtapor. Why do I want to keep calling it Ampador for some reason? Okay. So yeah, what level is this? It's level 50, but I need an average equipment level of 55. Yeah, some of these are going to take a while. Alright. I think I'm done here for now. What is that? Oh yeah, that's Odin. Alright. I think it's time to go continue plot again. It's been a while. We want Western. It has been a while since I've been able to work on plot. Is Scuffbot here? I think Scuffbot is here. Let me go fix that. This is the perfect time to do that. Actually, you know what? I think I'm also going to step away for just a minute, too. After I get this fixed. I might have to fix the audio after this as well. Okay, Scuffbot is fixed. That's done. Audio sounds fine to me. Also, is that... You know, maybe I'll do that. Adjust the sensitivity on that a little bit. Just a little? Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna step away for just a moment. I'm just gonna leave it on the screen. I am back. I am back. Let me get my headphones back in. Swap this back over. And we shall finally continue plot after all these years. Seriously, it's probably been a month. Getting to go do this quest. But I also spent some time taking care of a lot of these random side quests, getting them off the map. There isn't really anything else I could do in terms of blue quests. They're all dungeons, and then Relic Reborn, I need Carpentry at level 50 to do Dragoon. I should really take care of those. Minfilia, it's been a while. Wait, you have a blue quest? Okay, we're gonna set this up. Audio being dumb? It was stuttering just a little bit. I know you have scarce a chance to rest. Now I had plenty. But I'm afraid there is still work to do. The ultimate weapon's destruction, would seem, have served the embolden, the beastmen, who now seek to call down their gods once more. Even as we speak, the Almanja, the Ixal, and the Kobolds are making preparations for their respective summoning rites. And that is but half of it. Much to our dismay, all three tribes were somehow able to procure vast quantities of crystals. Oh, my turn to say something. Basically, this means the primals will be stronger than they were before. Far, far stronger. The previous incarnations will seem as pale imitations. The beast tribes, we believe, began hoarding crystals with a vengeance in the wake of the ultimate weapon's maiden appearance. You will remember that at the time it devoured 3 primals in one sitting. The Grand Companies are aware of the potential primals outbreak. Alas, due to the losses they incurred to ensure the success of Operation Archon, they are ill-equipped to take any meaningful measures. After deliberation, the leaders concluded that they must needs turn to us once more, to thee. The aetheric waves that were observed in Wardona do not appear to bear connection to any beast tribe. Yet, much and more still remains beyond our knowing. We must be prepared for all possibilities. I am loath to send you to the midst of danger again so soon, but none have proven themselves more capable against the primals than you. Will you undertake the mission? You have my thanks. I truly do not know what we would do without you. Go ahead, Thran said. With circumstances as they were, I haven't had the chance to properly express my gratitude. I owe you my life, Scotbot. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. A string of failures has left me feeling powerless. I wanted to be stronger, that I might do right by my fellow scions. But instead, I caused you all no end of grief and suffering. I swear to you, it shan't happen again. Owing to everyone's ministrations, I am quite recovered now. I hope to return to my duties again soon. Thansed's return marks the beginning of a new chapter of the Scions. Let us renew the fire in our hearts and continue to press ever forward. Now then, back to the matter of the primals. With no fewer than three of the beings threatening to appear, it is easy to feel overwhelmed. We must take it one sure step at a time. Aranger has the overview of the situation as it stands. Please speak with him to receive guidance on your mission. Okay. We're gonna have to make sure to set that up even more, because we'll be able to do the summon refights. But for now, before I talk to him, let's start this up. It pleases me to see you well. Do excuse me for interrupting, Scotbot. My lady, the gentleman from Ashgana Exports had just left. I understand why you don't want to receive him. I understand now why you don't want to receive him. You did well, Tataru. Please inform the guards that we will not be receiving any further guests this afternoon. Thank you, my lady. Ever since we defeated Gaius von Balsar and destroyed his ultimate weapon, the eyes of the world have followed our every move, scarce remembering to blink. Where once we worked in secret, with precious few friends and all too many enemies, we are now besieged by benefactors, each one more eager than the last to offer us his complete support. A true embarrassment of riches. Of course, every promise of patronage comes with a price. Some make their intentions known from the start, while others endeavor to engage us more subtly. Dress it how they will, the message is ever the same. We shall help you, but only if you help us. The gentleman Tataru spoke of was more brazen than most. In exchange for certain supplies, he would have us resolve a business dispute. Naturally, I refused him, as I have every other merchant of his ilk. Alas, the Syndicate's overtures are not so easily rejected. When we formed the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, it was with the goal of serving Eorzea, not the interests of individual Eorzeans. Our neutrality is fundamental to our cause. In my heart, I know this to be true. And yet, if accepting these offers of patronage could empower us to do greater good, might they not warrant greater consideration? Our Balstion colleagues have been generous beyond measure, but we cannot expect them to... Forgive me, I did not mean to burden you so. Yet my urge to share this dilemma may not be wholly misguided. Might I impose upon you to consult the others? They are like to have their own opinions on this matter. By the others, we mean, like, the main characters, Fansei, Pablolimo, Yida, yeah, all of them. Well, luckily, I need to talk to a ranger anyway. Okay, first, let me talk to a ranger. Beast tribes and primals. Okay, whether man or beast man, we are wont to seek power when plunged into the black depths of despair. That despair doth begin with the Amalja, who have already summoned forth Ifrit. With our comrade Thranstead now returned, thou wouldst do well to seek his counsel. So I need to talk to Thranstead about that. Powerful to attract. Tis the lot of the powerful to attract the covetous as well as the needy. Thus doth prudence dictate that those with power proffer aid with one hand, while with the other resetteth ever in their hilt. We do not have the luxury of time to decipher our petitioners' machinations. Nay, not while the beast tribes do labor unseen, defy in defeat, to rise up their fallen primals once more. Doubt not that they shall return, stronger and bolder both, nor that we shall be the ones to meet them. This sacred charge shall ever be ours. 'Tis but a pity that we are so few, and our fortune is so infant. Y'shtola, recall you our meeting with the Admiral shortly after the Lomnisons sent word of the summoning of Titan. Then mayhap you also recall my words to our host. I said to Merovleb that her people had broken their treaty with the kobolds, and that the beastmen had justly responded. That we had been called to intervene in a conflict which she herself had invited. I spoke in short the truth. And wherefore did I speak it? Because, owing no allegiance to Limsa, I feel no compulsion to allow the Limsanians to distort the facts to fit a narrative which justified their actions and absolve them of guilt. Upon this subject, Minfilia can expect a similar reply. Our many delicacies with the cities, alliances with the city-states have already weakened our claim to neutrality. But the path she contemplates would see us relinquish it entirely. Fortune begets power, and power begets fortune. That we, and especially you, have powers beyond doubt. The question is, what to do with it. You may be interested to know that there is a growing belief amongst the refugees at Alamio could be liberated, if only the Scions would commit their strength to the cause. Yet there is one of many causes. We stand at a crossroads, Scottbot. Each path is paved with good intentions, but where they lead is far from clear. And then this is the Ifrit one. Confirmation has just arrived from the Immortal Flames. 'Tis as a ranger said, I feared, the Amalja have already summoned Ifrit, and confrontation with the Lord of the Inferno is inevitable. I would like nothing more than to lend you my blade, but the students of the Baldacion insisted that I refrain from taking to the field where it concerns primals. I know not the workings of it, but it would seem that recent events have left me especially susceptible to tampering. As much as I hate missing out on the fun, for everybody's sake, I must set this one out. Instead, I will focus on gathering and analyzing data. Now, the Immortal Flames have already conducted a preliminary investigation into Ifrit. They may as well have information that will be of use to you. Do pay a visit to the Hall of Flames and speak with Commander Swift. One last thing before you depart. Doubtless you remember Minfilia's words, but this Ifrit is a far cry from the primal you first defeated. You will want to assemble your most dependable comrades for the mission. Be safe, my friend. Sounds like I have to defeat Ifrit first, before I could go after the others. None can deny that we would benefit from more support. But if it comes at the cost of our principles, neutrality was ever a delicate matter. I've lost count the many times I've had to explain to people that our allegiances need not necessarily lie in the same place as our headquarters. Mind you, if we are to sell our services for Gil, we might as well declare our fealty to Ul'dah now.
and I have done with it. I'm quite sure Ida will enjoy the bribes. I've been receiving a lot of gifts lately, but Papalimio keeps making me send them back. It wouldn't be so bad, but some of them are really nice. I mean, fairly nearly abandoned your principles nice, you know? Okay. Alpha now is over here. The situation is not wholly unexpected. I too have been given much thought to our organization's future, though it would seem I have reached a different conclusion. Perhaps it is time I made my feelings known to the attendant. Attendant? Come along, Scottbot. Also, are we finally going to see his sister again? Alpha Note, Scottbot, is Autumn miss? You desire counsel, and so you shall have it, Minfilia. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn must leave Ul'dah. We must do what? So long as we remain within Uldanian territory, we will never be free to act with impunity. Moving our headquarters to Vesper Bay only delayed the inevitable. We have demonstrated our capabilities, and the Syndicate has taken note. We will not suffer our organization to remain independent now. We are far too dangerous for that. Surely you realize that they are the reason Vesper Bay still lacks an Aetherite. They know full well how beneficial one will be to our cause. Which is why it and other favors will be denied unless we cooperate. If Ul'dah is no longer suitable, then where would you have us go? Experience has taught us that the appearance of neutrality is as important as the reality. Accordingly, we must keep each of the great nations at arm's length, and plant our banner in a place where we all agree to be beyond their borders. Mordona. Revenant's Toll, to be precise, it lies within neutral territory and offers all the essential facilities we require. By the way of additional benefit, it's also frequented by a versatile legion of adventurers who may also serve to supplement our ranks. I am, of course, conscious of the fact that we have developed a certain bond with Ul'dah and her people over the years, but I truly believe this is the best course of action. As you yourself observed, we have invaluable ties to the local community, forged through the years of concerted effort. Ul'dah is our home. Amphanad? To cast aside everything we have built and start anew in that desolate wasteland would be beyond reckless. The decision is yours to make. I ask only that you recall the shared purpose of which first moved us to found the seven Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and which moved you to found the Path of the 12 ere that. We aspire an ideal, you and I. Just as my grandfather did. That makes us more than mere comrade in arms. We are as much your family as... That'll be all, Amphanad. I'm sure you have some familiar affairs of your own to attend to. Your concern is most generous, but no. I have left them in the hands of men better suited to the task than I. I could not very well allow my personal affairs to come before the needs of the Order. That is all. I could use some of these. I'm gonna grab that. Can I whip? Let me compare this. Strength, vitality, skill speed, direct hit rate. Yeah, this is better. Alright. Leave Ul'dah. Has it truly come to this? Oskapa, pray attend to Amphanad. He is engaged in some business or other that requires your assistance. Pray be on your way. Amphanad waits upon you, and I have much to think about. Oh, and Tell him he shall have his answer in due time. And I do want to get Ifrit, or Efreet. No, it's Ifrit set up as well. We'll do that along the way. I need to go back to Ul'dah, right? Confound it, she knows what must be done, and she still hesitates. All because of these fanciful rumors. Should I explain I should explain. Minfilia's mother, well, adoptive mother, was among the great many who perished during the calamity. Flilhamin was her name, though you may know her better as the songstress of Ul'dah. She was a performer of singular talent, and much beloved by the people of Eorzea, not to mention a certain Charlalan minstrel? Charlalan. Yan. Oh my god. As you may imagine, the news of her passing was greeted with shock and disbelief by her adoring followers, many of whom refused to acknowledge what had happened. That her body was never found, only severed to encourage speculation. Minfilia, too, struggled at first to accept the truth. But as Flilhamin's absence stretched for months into years, she saw that there could be no other explanation. Until recently, at any rate, for whatever reason, rumors have once again begun to circulate that she is alive and well. One of our informants, Father Elud, has sent word that a woman matching the songstress's description has been seen of late at the seaside resort of Costa del Sol. If we were to succeed in tracking her down, I have no doubt that any worries that now plague Minfilia's heart might have been assuaged. I mean, to set forth for Limsa at once. Let us reconvene there and inquire with Master Gegeruju as to the veracity of these rumors. I am bad with words. Okay. Let's... Where do I need to go for Ifrit? Yeah, Ul'dah. Oops, wrong way. Let's take a trip to Ul'dah. We'll get the Ifrit set up. And then we'll just teleport to Costa del Sol. I was wondering why there isn't a crystal in this town. It feels like it should have one. But I guess because of the Scions being located here, that caused problems. Because one would perfectly fit, you know, right there instead of that statue. Oh, that's... Okay, those are all the missions that are in there. Okay. I should take care of them and get them out of the way at some point. Yeah, I was wondering why there wasn't a teleport stone over there. But if the Scions move, there might be one. What do you mean there's another mission? Did I just not mess around here? Well, that's something I could take care of on my own time. So I need to go to the flame. Oh god, what are they called? The flame. Something flames. I know that much. that's a quest I can work on too. So we talked to you. Oh, I should. Whatever. It's just talking about Ifrit. Attuned to the Aetheryte at Zahabrak. Where? Oh. Okay, wait, where's that at? Southern Thanaland? Okay, maybe we'll go... I think if I attune to the crystal, it will activate, like, a dungeon teleport thing. So let's go ahead and get that going. Now, I am told that Ifrit can drop good stuff. I don't know what. I'm told he could drop good stuff. That might be worth grinding. But we'll see. I doubt I'm gonna tackle Ifrit today. You know, I saw some of those crystals before, and I was wondering what they were for. I was wondering what they were for. Because I've been in there. Now I know. And I've seen some of the other ones. Also, I'm still surprised we haven't dealt with Leviathan yet. They've mentioned Leviathan for Limsa. This way. I'm so glad I could just fly over everything. Makes this so much more tolerable. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna check out this crystal. Okay. You will not be receive the following. Wait. What now? The reward is serpent seals, but I can't. Oh, well, I'm just gonna accept it anyway. I must have too many. I need to use them all. Now I can refight. Now we got that open. It doesn't seem to be a quest, though. But I know it's something that needs to be done. For now... What's that? Yeah, it doesn't seem to be like an actual quest line. But we got it opened up. Let me check something. Oh, shit. I didn't realize there was a hard cap like that. I'm gonna go to Gridania and spend some of those seals, because I know I'm gonna be gathering more. That was a waste, but oh well. I was even thinking of spending some of it soon, but oh well. It is what it is. I don't know if the fight's much different with Ifrit. Like, have it shown on screen different, you know? So I'm not going to tackle Ifrit today, and I'm going to find out what to do about that in between streams. Kind of like how with the dungeons, I was kind of told that it's better that they're different enough. The hard mode dungeons, I mean. So I want the exchange. Here we go. I don't need any of these. Material? What is this? Seeds, smelling salts. Wait, what is this? Company issued engineering manual. On crafting contains knowledge amassed over the centuries of well-traveled disciples of hand. It is known to inspire all those who read it. Temporary 150% boost to experience points earned from synthesis. Ooh. Effect is half at 40 above. But I can't buy it because I can only buy level 1 stuff. And I could just buy materials. Alright, so I have no idea what this is. Let me buy one for now. What is that? What did I just buy? Blue trip. Oh, is that what it is? Is it triple triad stuff? Okay. Adventure. Is this triple triad? What is this? Blue dragon. I don't know how I got that. I have lightning. Can be redeemed for a single visit from the esthetician. Nope. Wait. Is it in here? No, it's not a key item. Okay, hold on. Let me look this up. I don't know what this is. FF14. Because I don't know where it is. The list. Okay. They're currently used for retail ventures. Every time you send your retainer out to venture, you expend either one or two of these. Players can hold at most. Oh, so this is for the retainers, but I don't have any retainers. But I don't really have a use for, like, any of this stuff anyway. Yeah, I have no use for any of thing here. Honestly, getting stuff like this would be nice with the new job classes. But I don't need anything here. Oh my god, if you wear the uniform of the Twin Adder, you get a set bonus. That's interesting. Interesting. But I don't need any of this. They're all weak. Let me check something. Okay. How to level up Grand break. I was thinking of messing around with this soon. Purchase promotions by paying Grand Company seals to the personal officer. This one? Apply for a promotion. You need to spend 2,000 seals. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see how many... Need 3,000 seals for that. $4,000? Hell yeah. Okay, I need 5,000 to get to the next rank, which is fine. I spent a lot of my seals. So I'm good for now. Bring me down here. Luckily... Right, I have like no seals to spend on. But I don't need anything here. Like, none of this is helpful for me. I don't need any of this. This is a boost to experiences from gathering. These are useful. I can see that. I can see how this could be useful if you're going to be spending time crafting and gathering. Level 4 and level 5 dark matter. Materials. Are these like the only ways to get these items? I'm not sure. But eventually I want to get into here. Because these are chocobo armor that's cosmetic. I want those. Sanction. Yeah, barding. I think this is a treasure map or something. Don't need that. You see, this set of equipment is actually pretty useful for a good chunk of my stuff right now. Like, I could probably get a replacement. Is there like a lance in here? Yeah, the weapon level is lower, but it has a little bit more physical damage. But you lose out on direct crit rate. But you see what I mean. What if I look at Paladin? What about a Paladin? Stark Knight, Monk, Lance Dragoon. Okay. It's probably only this one. Oh, that's not good. Either way. I could probably get an upgrade to my weapons if I just get stuff from in here for now. So that might be worth saving up for. Okay, that's taken care of. That way I can get more of those. Now I'm going to Limsa. Going to Costa del Sol, actually. I am going to step away for just a moment. I'm gonna teleport, but I'm gonna step away for a minute. BRB. BRB.